Okay, so if you take a very good look, you will see that I am seated here with Iyom ladies, all the way from Enugu, right? All right, and I am here with a very beautiful woman. Good afternoon. I call her Love Doctor. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. Nice meeting you. My name is Ikwuemesi. As she said earlier, I am the Love Doctor. Okay, we came all the way from Enugu to celebrate. It's a celebration of life. We came for the burial of Ezechinyelugo, the father of our mentor, one of our mentors, Mama Imamumasa. If you are in Enugu and you are familiar, you are in Facebook, you will know Mama too well. She's a happening woman in Facebook. So I met this woman via in Facebook. Then I met her physically in one of our programs, Young Ladies program, and I love this woman so much. I said even if I'm going to miss anything, the burial of our father I'm not going to miss. That's why I'm here.
All right, so you said it all. You said we are here to celebrate because nobody's crying around here. Okay, so as a mother, what is your advice to the upcoming, the youth? Because a lot of them are involved in so many things. Do you think with this kind of life they will get to 101 years?
See, life is a seed. Whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. If you want to enjoy long life, begin to sow right living. Begin to live life. Begin to take things that will nourish your body rather than damaging your body. See, if you want to reach like the age of our years. Now, you don't live life anyhow and you expect to repeat. It's a seed. Whatever you see, definitely that is what you are going.
To the family.
Yes, of course. Last year or thereabout, the man celebrated 100 years, and we were here, and it was awesome. You know, we came to take what they call in Igbo, Kaiselabo, so as we pray that God will give us longevity of lifespan, even up to 100 years. So we know that man lived a good life, even after so many years of the demise of the wife. He never remarried. He was able to single-handedly train up the children, and today we can see the evidence of that home training and good character which he has impacted on the children. So that our prayer that he live a very good godly life, and the testimonies everywhere. So I pray that his soul will rest in the bosom of the Lord.
Thank you so much, sir, and have a
It's my pleasure.
With our priest. Okay, I told you we are here to celebrate Papa Anyi today, and I'm standing here with a priest. Good afternoon, priest. Good afternoon, Reverend.
Good afternoon.
Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Reverend Ezechinyelugo Okafor.
Okay, so my question is actually going to be, we all are gathered here today to celebrate a man that lived up to 101 years, and of course, the youth of today, with the way we are going, and I'm not sure. So what can you say? What would be your advice to the youth regarding our father?
No, it's very simple. Looking at old age is something that has to do with good behavior. You must live your life the way that God wants us to live it. Then you reach to that old age. There's no way you live your life wrongly or live your life the way you want it and you get to that place. So it shows us that this man lived a good life. That's what I can say now.
I am very much sure that you're here because of someone. Can you tell us a little of your relationship with this person?
No, she's my sister. She's my sister, so I don't need to. You know, it's from this village, Mpelo Ogidi now. I'm from Ogidi, so we are two neighboring village. She's my sister.
That's to say you're here to stay with us, to Yeah, to call.
The burial of my father. I'm not trying to say he's my father, so she's my sister, and the burial of my father. That's
right. All right, Reverend. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
I know you don't know. Usually, when we are celebrating or when we are at funerals, there's a lot of tears. But here we are celebrating life. A man who has spent a whole century on earth. And that is why we are here, smiling, celebrating. The excited. If anyone gets to even 90, it's called celebration of life. But then, this one, Olulu 100. And that's why we're here to celebrate it. Ezechinyelugo, and we are sure that you've actually gone to the other side to play another role of becoming our ancestor. I'd like to recognize, officially celebrate and honor the members of the clergy of St. Philip's Anglican Church here in Ikwuemesi. I know soon know, and go my fo, kunu sueme, kuka, suego says so. I know soon know, Dalorin, Nekenekwa, Uno Afuma. I'd like to also mention that we have the children. They are not children anymore, but they are the children of Ezechinyelugo and the Nanyi Motano. Ufodo bundiano pugo from Ogidi, Bukwa, Ufodo Bukwandi, no batandi also, no Gidi. So I'd like to celebrate Mrs. Uche Iebu. Aina Sege. Ondo kaya asige mana kai be kwa bele kai nchalu 100. We appreciate you. Uko dalo no. Mo ajiko ku we bia, ejimoku we bia ba ta, maka umunya kamsi. We jiloku we bia poto gidi, lute okolo gidi. Azo ebe ni kamsi we bia. So it's part of what we're doing. I'd like to also mention and Kediopala, our daddy Ikenna Ikwuemesi. Aine Kenekwa, a professor in the house. Bokwanwa Ezechinyelugo. Professor Ikenga. Chukwezugo Chris Ikwuemesi. Aina sige no. Ne Kenekwa aina sige ndo. Na sikwage no. Now do easy. Na no. Nogide kwa 100. Ne no. Ne Kenekwa Mrs. Chidalem Mufo na sige ndo una ebe na akwa nguliano no ezigbo ife na mmadu no 100, although amam na Igbo na ebe na talele. I'd like to also specially recognize our dear own Onya woman of God, Bukwa legal luminary. I'd like to specially recognize Barrister Gozie Udemezwe. Up now when no more. I am knowing a lot of people will be about Makage today, and we appreciate you. I can't like when from Bapana because I say Webu and why I got LC, see I be out on a microphone. More I have to go Kande Harmony, see no one kefa. I'd like to mention that we have some special guests in our midst. I may not be able to take all of them at a time. But what I can do is to take it beat by beat. So someone just pointed out to me that I didn't mention my name. I mean, was there any need for that? But the most important thing is Nancy Umunya, where Biafambu Lorenzo Menakaya. And I'd like to especially appreciate the presence of some of our beautiful people that travel all the way to celebrate, to be with the Ikwuemesi. And Yoko, I'd like to recognize the presence of Honorable Justice Kem Izwako. I am forget Beno, Nasige Dalarine, Honorable Justice Kem Izwako. Nekenekwa, Barrister Chief Tabo Ike. Chief Tabo Ike, and I sing no, Barrister. No, Dalarine never coming. I Nekenekwa especially. Barrister Mrs. Noyen Madabuko. Barrister Mrs. Noyen Madabuko. I forget no. Nasige no. I Nekenekwa especially the African Women Lawyers Association. They are here fully represented. I think the chairman around is, I'm going to try to mention the names as we proceed. I'd like to recognize Nandi FZ5, Maryland chapter, Neba, I know. The former chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association in Keja, Aina no, Barrister Dan Okoye. He is former chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association in the Keja chapter. We appreciate you a lot for coming. We appreciate you. Up now. Going to the University of Nigeria, I'd like to recognize some members of staff and also friends of the Ikwuemesi, especially those from the Department of Fine and Applied Arts. I'm going to come to that, but I'd like to mention that we have dear Professor Chijoke Onora. He's here. We appreciate you, sir, Professor Chijoke Onora. A painter and a sculptor, all the way from the University of Nigeria, Department of Fine and Applied Arts. I'd like to also recognize the former director of Works Department at the University of Nigeria, Nsuka, Aine Kenegirin engineer, Aina no, our very own when Debo father, when Debo daddy, was the Debo papa, on the Akaina, the Agabo, Digabo, Wagoku, Gente, of Wafuma, Makana. They have a lot they'd like to offer. And I'm talking about one and only engineer Tochukwu Osadebe. Aine Kenege, sir. Thank you very much for traveling all the way to be here with us today. I'd like to also recognize a man who has served in different capacities at the University of Nigeria, especially with the Christchurch Chapel. I'd like to honor the presence of our own very Reverend Gede. No, thank you, sir, for being here today with us. I'd like to also recognize I would have read her citation. She's a dear mother also. I'd like to recognize the presence of High Chief Professor Barrister Florence Onyebuchi Orabueze, former Director, Institute of African Studies, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. She is here with us today. We appreciate you, ma. Prof. Barrister, High Chief, no, Dalono, for coming and being here with us today. I'd like to also recognize a man who also has been very important in the image making of the university, especially when it comes to the Faculty of Arts and also the Department of Fine and Applied Arts. I'd like to recognize him, especially he has served as in different capacities, you know. Yeah, he has a long list of supervisees and head of department. He has served in other capacities. Please, I'd like to recognize Professor Eva Obodo and our second Prof. Thank you for being here with us today. We appreciate you. I'd like to also recognize another barrister. Barrister Ezepue also happens to be a major part of the system at the University of Nigeria and Nsukka School of Postgraduate Studies. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you, or College of Postgraduate Studies. Okay, thank you, sir, for being here with us today. We appreciate all of you. And like I said, I'd like to take a break at intervals, and when I'm back, I'll try as much as I can. He mentioned, audio kempa, audio like that. I will recognize the Healing Hearts Widow Support Foundation. Their founder is Barrister Gozie Udemezwe. I'd like to recognize them. They're here. I saw a few of them, and I think they have a table. To them, all the members of staff at the Department of Fine and Applied Arts, University of Nigeria. I'm not sure I'll be able to recognize everyone. Oh my God, I just saw someone. Okay. especially because I know that I'd like to recognize especially a woman of timber and caliber. I don't know what that means, but people say it at events. And they say that people are amiable. I still don't know what it means. But she looks like she is. Now, Nsukka, University of Nigeria, her students and others call her Star Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to recognize the presence of Professor Stella Ikwuemesi. And I say, no, thank you, ma, for being here today. Oh, wait, no, I'm probably will be in trouble if I don't complete what I've started. I mentioned that we have African Women Lawyers Association, and the chairman of the Anambra State chapter is here. I noticed that because she made a post on Facebook, and I believe she's still here. She made a post from church. Barrister Amaka Ezechinyelugo. You know, the fear now is that might not be her name. Because on social media we can hear anything. But I'd like to recognize the chairman of African Women Lawyers Association, Anambra State. We appreciate you, ma'am. But the bar, please, did I get it right? Did I get your name correctly? Okay, so I see her. Please, Barrister Amaka and on our Facebook and where my name but sometimes they push to so that Kamakwan and they so very important. We appreciate everyone that has stepped into the place to celebrate with the Ikwuemesi, to celebrate with the Wufos, to celebrate with the Iyebus, and also to celebrate with the Demezois. It's very important that we mention that whenever we gather. All right, I'd like to.